everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Lauren and I do videos about home, decor, cleaning, and lifestyle here on YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed before you leave so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Now, today's video is a little bit different for me. I'm kind of nervous actually. I am going to be doing a get ready with me / Q&A. So I asked you guys some questions on Instagram and I have them pulled up on my computer so I can answer them as I get ready. Now, if you guys have been subscribed to me for a while, you know that most of my videos I do are like home related. So cleaning motivation, home decor, cooking, like homemaking type of videos. But I really myself enjoy watching more lifestyle content. So I love watching like vlogs and like makeup routines, get ready with me's, morning routines, stuff like that. So I have been wanting to kind of sprinkle some of this kind of content in with my other videos, still of course staying true to my channel and always having like cleaning motivation and home decor and stuff like that, but just also sprinkling in some other content just so I can have like a more well-rounded channel and I don't know, just kind of show more of myself and other things that I enjoy. So I am a little bit nervous. I hope that this video isn't like a total flop. If you are only here for the home decor, the cleaning, the cooking, that is totally fine. You can just skip out on this video and I will see you in the next one. But if you guys are interested in this get ready with me in Q&A, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I just curled my hair and I was gonna do it on camera, but my hair is so thick. I don't know if you can quite tell how. Actually, I take that back. I don't have thick hair. I actually have pretty like, as far as the hair, it's pretty like thin or fine, but I have a ton of it. So I don't know if you can tell, but I have a lot of hair, a lot. So it takes like well over an hour for me to curl my hair, and my husband's actually home right now, so he is watching William, so I was able to just sit down and curl it, and I didn't want to take up too much time showing that on camera. If you're interested in what I used, I just used this Hot Tools curling iron. It's not my favorite, but it gets the job done. And what I do is I just go like this, and then I wrap the hair around it like that for like 5 to 7 seconds and let it go. And the reason I don't love this one is because it's tapered, and I feel like it's tapered the wrong way. I feel like it should be smaller right here and then get bigger, because when you're wrapping it, you want, in my opinion, I want more volume at the top, and sometimes it'll be like really flat and then super big down here because it's so tight, but it gets the job done. And I haven't added any hairspray or anything because I don't actually want the final result to be quite this big. I want it to kind of fall out over the day. So it's kind of huge right now, but that is okay. We are gonna get on into the makeup. Okay, one more thing. I promise this is the last thing before we get into the makeup. I did want to say a big thank you to Advanced Clinicals for sponsoring today's video. If you guys don't know what Advanced Clinicals is, Advanced Clinicals is a problem-solving skincare line that uses high-quality ingredients and scientific delivery systems. So their stuff really works, and you know that you're getting like the best ingredients, and it's just a company that I trust. And not only that, the thing for me that is like, is all of their products retail for $15 and under. So super affordable. So I'm going to show you guys what products I picked out. They reached out to me and asked if I wanted to pick out some products to try. And so the first things that I picked out were these two toners. So I just have the, sorry, I got distracted. It was like, I thought I was getting a package for a second. So the first things I picked out were these two toners because I have the driest skin ever and I just really need help with moisture. And so one of these is the Hemp Seed Toner Intense Moisture, and it's enriched with pure cannabis, sativa, aloe vera, and sea salt. And it says increases hydration instantly up to 88% for a smooth look. And then the Hydro Boost Toner with hyaluronic acid and aloe vera, and it's enriched with probiotics and green tea. Lucy. And I wanted to show you guys the back. I thought this was pretty neat. Just how it has like all the bad ingredients that are not in these products. So I've been using these. Actually, for the toners, I've been using them before my makeup, almost like a, what's it called? Like a primer. I've been spraying it and then doing my makeup and then spraying it at the end to kind of add some moisture back in, since I do use powder products. And then I actually keep one in my purse to kind of spritz on throughout the day because I have such dry skin and I feel like my skin needs like a refresh. So I have been loving these. Now, my favorite product, which this one might be a little funny. I feel like this is something that most people wouldn't talk about though, and so I want to recommend this in case you have this problem. First off, this product is only $10. But this is their Cracked Heel Rough Spot Cream. I have the worst heels. They are so dry and so cracked. I don't know why. I've tried everything. It's like if this was my heel, it's literally like, it looks like the pictures of like the 70-year-old women who have worn like flip-flops their whole life. Like my heels have just been so bad, and it's only been like the last year, so I don't know what happened, but I've tried everything. I've tried like the little scrubbers in the shower. I've tried pedicures. I've tried coconut oil. I even have bought like those socks that have like aloe vera in them, and nothing has worked at all. So this is the first product that I picked out because when I saw it, I was like, okay, I'll try it. So all I did is I just put it on my heels and also like all over my foot, and then I put a sock on for just a couple hours, and it was insane how much it helped. This is the only thing I've ever used that has helped my cracked heels. It looks so much better. I've been using it like twice a week now, and I'm telling you, I don't have the, I wish I could show you my feet, but I feel like some people get kind of weird. I don't have the cracks anymore. So I wanted to give this one a big shout out because if you also have super cracked heels like me, you need to get this product. It works so good. They also had ones for like calluses and stuff like that. So the next product I picked out was this Spa Size Coconut Oil Moisturizing Cream, and I've just been using this like all day every day because like I said, my skin is so dry and I feel like it works so good. It is infused with botanical extracts. It's paraben free. You can use it for your face, hands, elbows, knees, body. So I've been loving this. And then another one that I'm like highly standing behind is this collagen hair treatment. It seriously works so good. My hair has been so smooth and so soft and like shiny. Okay, and then the last product was this Complete Fine 5-in-1 Eye Serum. I love trying new eye serums, and it says it targets 5 signs of aging to refresh the look of tired eyes, instantly hydrates skin while softening the look of expression lines. So it reduces the look of dark circles, crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. And I have been using this every day while I put on my makeup. So I'm gonna do it right now because I'm actually about to do my makeup. So, I mean, you barely need any. That might be too much. And I just put it right underneath my eyes. Then right here as well. And then I always like rub it in like this, like upward. And I feel like my concealer goes on so much smoother. And I really do feel like it kind of like tightens and lifts. My makeup looks so much better when I use this. So I put it on right before doing my concealer, and I just love it. So I did just want to say thank you to Advanced Clinicals for sponsoring today's video. I am a huge fan now. Also, the fact that the price point is so affordable is just amazing. So like I said, everything retails for $15 and under. But not only that, they actually gave me a coupon code for you guys. So if you go down below into my description and you hit the link advancedclinicals.com and you use the code Lauren30, you will get 30% off your purchase. So not only do they all retail for $15 and under, but you will also get 30% off your purchase. So make sure you check them out. And okay, I promise we'll do our makeup now. Okay, so for concealer, I have been using the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation SPF 20, and I use the shade MN3. And so the whole reason I even started using this foundation is because I am a little frugal franny, and I saw that it was on sale at Target for $3, and I didn't have a liquid foundation. I hadn't used liquid foundation in like a couple of years. I've just been using powder, but I kind of wanted to start getting one again. So when I saw this was $3, I was like, okay, I'm in. So I picked this one up, and I didn't even know if it would be my shade. So the MN3 shade was the only shade that was on sale. These are originally $12, and they were on sale for $3. I don't know why all the other shades weren't on sale, but MN3 was. So I was like, I mean, I think it'll work. And I really do feel like it's a good shade for me. Okay, let me change the brightness because I do have the brightness turned up a little bit so it's more like true. And my face is clean, and I've just been going like this. I don't put too much. I don't feel like I need too high of a coverage. Don't you kind of feel like that's like, okay, maybe it's not a good match. Don't tell me. Don't tell me it was $3. But I have just been loving it. I feel like it gives me a little bit of a tan. And I just use a beauty blender. It should be a wet beauty blender, but it's not. And my husband's in the shower right now, and I don't feel like getting up and making it wet. Actually, I don't know why I didn't think of this. I'm gonna use the toner. Oh yeah, okay, that works. Ooh, if you forget to wet your beauty blender, just spray it. Oh my gosh, okay. Let me put a little bit more. And we are just gonna pop, 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 pop. I'm using the, what's it called? The thing that people tell me not to look at, that thing. I'm using it as a mirror. What is it called? I cannot believe how much better this works now that I sprayed it. Okay, you know what? While I'm doing this, let me start answering some questions. So I am just going to kind of go in a random order. I have a few questions that I'm going to answer. I think I have like 7 or 8 actually. And I'll just start with the one that's asked the most often, and it is, do I want any more kids? So it's funny because like my whole life I always thought I wanted like 3 or 4 kids. I have 4 siblings. My mom is a stay-at-home mom. I just literally always thought like my life goal was to be a stay-at-home mom. Like even when people would ask like if I was gonna go to college and stuff, I literally thought like all I want to be is a stay-at-home mom. I just want to get married and I want to have kids. I felt like that was like my life calling. And maybe that's just because that's what my mom did. Anywho, I had sort of a traumatic birth experience. For me, I know it's not the most traumatic one in the world. I do have a birth story. Maybe I'll link it down below. It's from like 2 years ago, so it might be kind of hard to find. So I'll link it down below. But basically, to sum up what happened, let me see. I'll do concealer while I'm talking so that this video is not an hour long because I know that I can talk. Don't you feel like that's kind of my color though? Honestly, I mean, it's not like the exact color, but if James Charles doesn't need to wear an exact foundation color, then Lauren Midgley doesn't either. Okay, so let me do my concealer. So with my birth, I actually had William at 36 weeks and my water broke on its own. And when I went to the hospital, I actually, he's my first baby, I dilated from a 1 to a 10 in less than 2 hours. It was insanely fast. Insane. My contractions were like out of this world painful. I was banging on the paper towel holder in the bathroom. I bit James's stomach. I don't know how it's possible, but I bit his stomach. He was standing in front of me like trying to comfort me or like holding my back, and I bit his stomach. Like I was like, someone let me out of the zoo. I was like insane. But then like the doctor and the nurses kept like going and looking at the contraction thing, and apparently, because they had other women looking at it, apparently like my contractions were like out of this world, like intense. And I later found out it was because Will was too big for my body, so my body was kind of freaking out, which is why I dilated to a 10 in less than 2 hours. And they didn't think I'd be able to get my epidural, and I was just like in a panic. I actually didn't end up getting the epidural until I was about to push, which the doctor said at that point I almost could have just not gotten it because I guess I went through the worst of it without it. I guess the transition phase, like from 7 to 10 centimeters, is the worst. It was pretty darn bad. I couldn't imagine it getting worse than that. Like I feel like I have a pretty high pain tolerance, and I went into birth thinking like, as long as me and William are healthy, like whatever, I can get through the pain. But that was like next level bad. And so anyways, without that being said, whatever, that's not that traumatic. It was just intense. So I got to a 10 in less than 2 hours. Then I got the epidural. Sorry, it cut me off. I pushed for 3 hours, and he never went down from, I think it's like a -2. I'll insert a picture right here of like 2 days before I had him. You can see how high up he was and how big he was for me. He would not drop at all. They were like, there's no way, like he's not gonna fit, like he's too big. So I had to go into a C-section, and the C-section was a really long C-section because he was actually stuck. So even with me being cut open, they had a hard time getting him out. And then when they got him out, he actually stopped breathing, and then they couldn't get the oxygen machine to turn on. So then he turned blue, which, thank goodness, I don't remember exactly. They either ended up getting another oxygen machine or they ended up getting it to turn on or using a different, I don't know. But he turned blue, and then my heart rate dropped really low, and there was nurses and everyone was panicking, and then my heart rate was really low. My blood pressure was through the roof. It was just a lot. We ended up being in the hospital for about a week. Me and Will were both still like admitted. It was just not fun. And I know that like your birth, excuse me, when you have your kids, it's supposed to be like, oh, the best day of my life. It was definitely like one of the worst weeks of my life. So sometimes that makes me feel bad because that's when he was like birthed and it should be the happiest, but I'm not a fan of birth. I would never want to do that again. And even on top of that, if it wasn't just the birthing experience, for some reason I don't have that urge that like a lot of people always talk about, like how they're getting like baby fever, or like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe my baby's turning 2, like I want my baby back. Like I'm just happy with Will. I don't feel that urge like I need another one. Maybe it'll be a little bit later down the line. I always did want 3 to 4 kids though, and James really wants another kid. So I feel like, honestly, I probably will end up having another one. I just feel like I need to get through like the feelings of birth and stuff like that freak me out. Okay, another question that I get asked all the time is, how did I start my YouTube channel? So funny enough, I actually started my channel when I was like 18 or 19 years old. It was like in 2011, and I was doing a beauty channel. So I did tons of beauty videos. I actually have like 200 or 300 privated videos on my channel, and so I did that for a couple years, and I had like maybe 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers. So I wasn't like making any money. I didn't even know you could make money. I just did it because I loved it and everything. And so then I quit because it was just really time consuming, and I don't know, I just wasn't into doing makeup videos anymore. And so then a few years ago, so in 2016, like November of 2016, I came back and I started doing lifestyle videos. And then I actually found out I was pregnant in December of 2016, and during my pregnancy, I just was doing it like off and on. I would do like 1 video every month. I just wasn't really consistent because I was just pregnant and lazy. And then after I had William, I quit for a few months. So it's funny when people ask like, when did I start? Because I kind of started in 2011, but then I quit in like 2012 and came back in 2016, but then I wasn't really consistent and I quit again. So I really started like the Lauren Midgley YouTube channel, in my opinion, in like November of 2017 when I came back. But really it's been much longer than that. But I've been consistent since like November of 2017. And so with starting a channel, you really just have to start it. Like I started as a beauty channel, and then I wanted to do lifestyle videos. So just do videos that are like highly searched. You just try to post consistently, and honestly just do it. Because like for instance, this video that I'm doing right now kind of makes me nervous because I don't do a lot of get ready with me's. I know it's probably all over the place. I don't even know if people are gonna watch it, which kind of makes me nervous because I'm like, maybe my audience isn't interested in this kind of stuff. But you just have to do it, and it'll be awkward at first, and you won't get a lot of views at first, and it'll kind of feel pointless. Like, why am I spending this much time when no one's watching? But I promise you, if you just keep going and you keep doing research and learning how to edit and practicing all the time, and there's so many videos I did where I completely filmed them and edited them and then just scratched them and didn't use them because they were so bad. But it keeps getting better and better the more work you put into it. So I would say just do it. If you want to do it, just do it. It's fun. Are you planning to homeschool? That's so funny. That's like another thing. I feel like before you have kids, you think you're gonna do like all these things, and then you have them and life is like so much more crazy and hectic than you like expect, and then you're like, never mind. Or maybe you're not, because I know a lot of YouTubers homeschool. I don't know if I could do it, to be honest. I don't know yet. William's only 2. I would love to, but I don't know if I have it in me. Okay, I'm just gonna sit up really close while I do the eyeliner, and I'm not even gonna try to talk, because we all know eyeliner is not something that you mess around with. So some people ask me how I do my eyeliner. I'm a cheapo through and through. I just use the Revlon Color Stay Skinny. I don't use anything fancy. I don't think any of my makeup is like high-end or anything. What I just used on my eyes was the Meet Matrimony from The Balm. All of my makeup is really inexpensive. Okay, so did my eyeliner. I think I'm going to try to blend out this eyeshadow a little bit better. It's weird because in the mirror it looks like perfectly blended out in my opinion, but then on here it does not, doesn't it? But I want to look, okay. Now I'm like, please don't let the sun set. I feel like it's gonna be golden hour soon. So once again, I'm a cheapo. I use the e.l.f. Eyebrow thing in medium, and then I just use an eyebrow spoolie and eyebrow brush. This is just from European Wax Center. That is actually where I used to work. So I guess that brings us into our next question, and I dip it in the gel part and this part, is what did I do before YouTube? So for me, I started doing YouTube like when I found out I was pregnant. So I was going to be a stay-at-home mom anyway, so I definitely didn't quit my job to do YouTube or anything like that. I quit my job because I was having a baby, and also we were pregnant and we were moving. If anyone doesn't know, we moved to a different state for a year when I was pregnant because James got a promotion at his job. We actually hated it so much that he quit his job of like 12 years and got a new job just so we could move back home to North Carolina. So that's when I ended up, I always joke that I went on maternity leave. Where's my water? I don't know. Maternity leave at 12 weeks pregnant because that's when I quit. And but yeah, before that I was always in management, so I actually managed a Massage MB before, and then after managing a Massage MB, I managed a European Wax Center. Okay, now that I put the product in, I am just going to brush it, try to make it look more natural. I hope you guys are enjoying this video. I know it's probably a little all over the place, and I promise if I do more of them, hopefully I'll get better at it. But I hope you've been enjoying the more lifestyle content, how I've been doing like some vlogs and a little bit of like shop with me's and hauls, and not just cleaning all the time and home decor all the time. Of course, I'm always going to continue to do those because I feel like that's what a lot of people subscribe to me for in the first place, but I do want to show a little bit more of my personality and have you guys know more about me. So if you are enjoying this video, definitely let me know down below, please. Boost me up a little bit, please. And like, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay. Now I'm going to put a little eyeliner in my tight line. This might freak you out. Okay. Before I do mascara or anything, I'm going to finish doing the face. So once again, the Physicians Formula loose powder was also on sale. Normally $12. This was on sale for $5. So I'm just gonna put that all over. Let's see, what's my next question? Do you do full hair and makeup daily? I definitely do not. to be honest, I only do my makeup if I'm filming or if like James is off and we're going somewhere. But like the other days, like if I'm just hanging out with William or just going to Target or hanging out at my mom's house, I do not do my makeup. Okay, your angle might have changed a little bit. You were sitting on my bronzer, so I had to change it. Someone else asked, what photo editor do I use for my thumbnails? And I just use PicMonkey.com. It's just like $5 a month, I believe. Oh, okay, something else I was going to talk about. So I get a lot of questions, or not even questions, sometimes comments, sometimes kind of mean comments about music used in videos. People will say stuff like, why do you use the same music everyone else is using in their videos? Sometimes people will be like, I got one comment recently that someone was like, it's so boring, all you YouTubers use the same music, be original. And now I don't think that people realize is we all use the same music because that's the only music we have to choose from, unfortunately. So we all get our music from a site called epidemicsound.com. We have to pay monthly to get uncopyrighted music, and that's pretty much our only selection. And because of that, we're all picking from the same small pool. So I got that comment a lot on like my Christmas decorating videos, because obviously I was wanting to use Christmas music, but there was only like 15 songs to choose from. So that's why, if you're ever wondering like, man, I'm watching all these videos, I'm watching all these cleaning videos or makeup videos or whatever, and everyone's using the same song, like, oh my gosh, we get it, you like the song. We don't. That's all we have to choose from, unfortunately. I'm actually going to do another spritz of my toner because after adding powder, my skin always feels really dry. I would probably only use liquid if I could because I'm so dry, but I want it to stay since I am going somewhere. So I'm using the Hydro Boost toner with hyaluronic acid and aloe vera. Instantly refreshes and moisturizes dry skin, enriched with probiotics and green tea. So it makes me feel like I'm not so cakey. Some chapstick on. Okay, now I think I'm going to do my mascara. This is like my favorite mascara that I always use. It's Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express. Okay, so I'm going to do my mascara, and then I'm going to answer the question of how James and I met, but I'm definitely not going to talk about it while doing my mascara because I'd be like... So let me do this first. Okay, now that that layer's on, I am going to take some of that purple and put under my eye. So, how did James and I meet? I think this is such a fun story and kind of cool. So, we did meet online, and we actually met on Plenty of Fish and OkCupid, which is what I think makes it so cool. So, let me see if I can condense this story down, but you guys know I like to talk. So, I made a profile on... Oh, darn it, I can't remember which is which. But I made a profile, let's just say on... I can't remember which one. On Plenty of Fish, and whatever site it was, you have to answer tons of questions, or you can choose to, and then they basically can... Crap, wait, let me think. Okay, yeah. So whatever site I was using, you answer tons of questions about yourself and what you're looking for in someone and how important certain things are to you, and then other people answer those questions, and then they match you up with people, and there's like a rating system. So I had guys that would message me and they would be like 67% matched with me, 72% matched with me, 80% matched. I don't think anyone was ever really more than like 85%, maybe even 80% matched, just because there was so many questions and so many things, like, you know, you could just have different opinions on. And sorry, my husband actually ended up walking in for some reason. Oh, this is like, of course this happens. William's always really good about taking naps. He takes a 2-hour nap every single day, and for some reason the one day where we have somewhere to go when he wakes up, he's not taking a nap. He's been in there for like an hour. He won't go to sleep. James said he keeps going in there to check on him, and we're like, you gotta take a nap. But anyways, so it was rare that someone would be like matched more than like 80%. So if a guy messaged me and he was higher than like a 60% match, I would like talk to him or whatever, because I mean, you could see like what you got the questions wrong, and if it wasn't like any deal breaker things, then it wasn't a big deal. And so I went on a lot of dates. Honestly, it made me kind of nervous, but my mom was like, you don't have to marry every guy you go on a date with, like just let them buy you dinner. I'm a very like modest person, I guess is what I would say. So it was never more than just like we would just go out on a date to dinner. But I went on a lot of dates and I did not like any of them. I think I had a date set for like 4 dates in a week. Like I just had so many dates set up, and they were just first dates. It wasn't like I was like dating anybody. It was like we would have a conversation on the app and be like, oh, would you like to go to dinner? And then I would go to dinner with that person and I wouldn't like them. And so anyways, I had a good amount of dates set up. And so then I saw that this guy messaged me and we were 97% matched. And I was like, what? That's crazy. But I had so many dates already scheduled out, this sounds so bad, that I didn't respond to him because I was kind of overwhelmed, and I was like, this is like not even working. Like getting free dinner out of it is not, like I'm just like getting frustrated. Like I really wanted, I've always been in the mindset where I really wanted to like meet someone and be in a relationship. I feel like life's better when you're with someone and you are, I don't know, I wanted to be married. I've never been like the girl that wanted to go out and like meet people. So going on the dates was like frustrating for me. So I didn't message back the guy that I had a 97% match with because I had all these dates scheduled already, and I was like, that's like too many, I'm getting crazy. So anyways, after all those dates, I did not like any of those guys, and I was so frustrated, I just deleted the app, and I was like, whatever, I'm not even doing this. I'll just meet someone at the grocery store or something. Well, anyways, like 2 weeks passed, and I ended up downloading the other app, which I think was like Plenty of Fish or something. And same thing, you answer a ton of questions about yourself, yada yada yada. Where did my mascara go? And then this app didn't match you for a percentage, but there was something where you could pay like $1 to see the top prospects in your area, which basically would say like the top 5 guys that were in your around you that had like the most similar answers on your questions or something like that. So it was like whatever. So I paid however much it was to see my top prospects, and what do you know, the #1 top prospect in my area was the guy I was 97% matched with on the other app. So I was like, okay, he's definitely not gonna message me again because I ignored him the first time. So I ended up messaging him, and he asked me if I wanted to go on a date, and we went on a date the next night, and it was amazing. And then we went on a date the next day, and the next day we hung out pretty much every day forever after that. And that is James, and we got married a couple of years after that, and we have been married for 3.5, almost 4 years now. So that's how we met. Okay, let me finish. Let me try to speed through. I've been taking so long to do my makeup because I've just been talking. Okay, for contour, it always looks a little crazy at first. I just use like a color that is way darker than my skin tone. This is like a little bronzer, or maybe it's meant for contour. And then I don't have the correct brush. I like lost it somewhere, so I'm just using this old brush that I had, and I literally like go like that and try to carve it out. And it's gonna look ridiculous at first, but you just gotta blend, okay? So, you know what? I need a mirror. I'm trying to change my face shape here. I need to pay attention. It looks orange. I promise it's not orange. Okay, maybe this wasn't my color, but that's okay. No one will know. I'll wear a sweater that's like this. Do you see how my hair is like starting to fall more and not be as cuckoo? Now for blush, I'm just gonna take this brush. I don't know what it is. I don't know where I got it, okay? Same thing with this blush. I don't know where I got it. It looks like it's like a dollar store blush or something. The brand City Color? I don't know. I take these two, put it on the tip of my nose so I look just a little thick. Just kidding. But that is kind of the look. I've always been a blush fan. I just think it's cute, okay? And blend some more. Let me see, what else? Am I getting near the finish line? Okay, I'm gonna put a little more mascara. Okay, and then just a little bit of highlight. I'm gonna use the same blush and then this Wet n Wild highlight. I'm a cheapo, guys. Okay, and that is pretty much it for the makeup. Let me answer a few more questions. What kind of music do you like? So this is so weird, and you guys are gonna think I'm so odd, but I don't really like music. I know that's weird. I don't really like listening to it. I don't know, I just have never been like a huge music person. I would so much rather listen to like audiobooks or podcasts or just like be in silence. But the only music that sorry, my camera died. The only music I really do like is like Shania Twain is my favorite. I love Shania Twain, the Dixie Chicks. I love all Shania Twain songs. I love like Ready to Run by the Dixie Chicks, Goodbye Earl. I like Faith Hill's music. I like Mariah Carey. I don't know. Shania Twain's my favorite though. If you could go back in time to any time in your life, when would it be? So I already know the answer to this, and I almost hate to say it because it's like a time before William was here, and I would never like give up William in a million years. But my favorite year of my life was probably 2016. It's the year James and I got married. We went on our honeymoon. I just felt like it was like right after we got married would probably be like my favorite time, like the end of 2016, when you're like kind of in the honeymoon phase and we didn't really have a lot of responsibilities yet. We like went on our honeymoon. I felt we got pregnant in December, so like 6 months after we got married. So that was like, we were like ecstatic. I don't know, I just feel like 2016 was a really good year. Do you think you'll stay in your house a long time or move again? I think we'll stay here probably like 5 years and then move. It's not our like forever home. It's our first house we've ever bought. So it's not huge or anything. If we had more kids, we would definitely not be able to fit. But it's perfect for now, and I do really like it. But I do think we would probably move in like 5 years or so. Where's your favorite place to go on for vacation? This is the last one I will answer. Okay, my favorite place that we went on vacation was in 2015. It was for my 23rd birthday. Yes, for my 23rd birthday, James got me a trip to Hilton Head, and we stayed on this little villa like right on the ocean. It was so much fun. And he also got me Shania Twain tickets because she like did a last concert or whatever. And it was just such a great vacation. I loved Hilton Head. I don't like a lot of craziness. I'm not like a partier. I like just sitting on the beach and relaxing. I also really enjoyed like our honeymoon was in Key West, but once again my favorite parts were when we were just like sitting on our balcony or laying on the beach. So it doesn't need to have like a lot of attractions or anything like that. But yeah, that is all I will answer for today. Oh, you know what? I should probably finish my hair, shouldn't I? First off, where's my other earring? And I really hope that William ended up taking a nap, or else I do not know what in the world we're gonna do. Okay, am I really about to have one earring for this outro? Don't put it past me. I will stare at the camera like this so you can only see the one. Where did it go? It doesn't even make sense. Oh, where did it go? Oh, here it is. I was sitting on it. Okay. Okay. Yay! So this is the look. Tell me what you guys think. I hope you liked this video. I really liked doing it. I hope you liked it. I hope it gets some views. Please watch. Please tell your friends to watch. I don't know. I just thought it was like a relaxed, fun, laid back video, unlike like my home cleaning, decor, cooking videos. Those are kind of more like produced, and I spend a ton of time editing and voiceovers, and I wanted this to be like more relaxed and stuff. So I really hope that you liked it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. It helps so much. And if you're not subscribed, I would love for you to take the time and subscribe. It's totally free. All it is, when you hit that subscribe button, my videos will just start to show up in your subscription page of YouTube so that you know when I post. If you actually want to get notified when I post, you can hit the little bell next to it. Make sure you guys check out Advanced Clinicals, linked down below. I'm telling you guys, you will not be disappointed. Seriously, everything is amazing. The prices cannot be beat. And like I said, if you use code Lauren30, you'll get 30% off your first order, which is crazy because it's already so affordable. So thank you so much, Advanced Clinicals, for sponsoring today's video, and I hope you guys all have an absolutely amazing day.